Arsenal fans, a transfer shockwave is hitting the Emirates. The Gunners are eyeing Sevilla's Lucien Agoumé as the perfect replacement for Thomas Partey, who could leave for free this summer. This is Arsenal News TV, your go-to source for all things Gunners. Today, we're diving into this massive midfield shake-up. Why is Agoumé the man to fill Partey's boots? What does this mean for Mikel Arteta's title chase? And could Arsenal's transfer plan spark a Premier League revolution? Stick with us for the next 8 minutes as we unpack every angle, analyze the implications, and look at Arsenal's future. Let's kick off the headline news. Arsenal are targeting Lucien Agoumé. The 23-year-old Sevilla midfielder has emerged as a prime candidate to replace Thomas Partey, whose contract expires in just weeks. Spanish journalist Maximo Ramirez reports that Arsenal are ready to move for Agoumé, potentially for less than £20 million. This is huge for a club looking to maintain their midfield strength while chasing silverware. Partey, now 32, has been a cornerstone for Arteta, but with no new deal in sight, the Gunners are planning for life without him. Agoumé could be the answer, but who is he and why is Arsenal so keen? Let's start with Agoumé's profile. The Cameroon-born France youth international stands at 6'2", boasting an extraordinary physique and magnificent physical condition, according to former Sevilla boss Enrique Sanchez Flores. Last season, he played 35 La Liga games, contributing 3 assists and 1 goal. His strengths: tackling, intercepting, and dominating aerial duels. Sound familiar? That's why he's being compared to Partey. Both players share a similar style: physical, commanding, and versatile in midfield. Agoumé's ability to break up play and win battles could slot seamlessly into Arteta's system. At just 23, he's a long-term investment with the potential to grow into a world-class star. But here's the bigger picture. Partey's future is uncertain. The Ghanaian midfielder was a mainstay last season, racking up 52 appearances across all competitions. Arteta called it his best season yet, praising his consistency and availability. Yet, talks for a new contract have stalled. Partey's agent has issued an ultimatum at the salary offer, or he walks. AC Milan and Fenerbahce have tabled concrete proposals, and with Partey's deal ending on June 30th, Arsenal risk losing him for nothing. Mikel Arteta is clear. He wants Partey to stay. But with Martin Zubimendi's £55 million move from Real Sociedad already agreed, Arsenal are preparing for all scenarios. Could Agoumé be the key to softening the blow? Let's dig into Agoumé's journey. This isn't some untested rookie. He debuted for Sochaux at 16 before joining Inter Milan in 2018. Loan spells at Spezia, Brest, Troyes, and Sevilla followed, giving him over 120 senior games of experience. Sevilla were so impressed they signed him permanently last summer for less than £8 million, with Inter securing a 50% sell-on clause. Now, Arsenal could snap him up for a bargain £20 million. That's a steal for a player with his pedigree and potential. The Champions League football and the chance to fight for trophies at Arsenal could sway him, but other clubs are circling. Can the Gunners act fast enough to secure his signature? Now, let's talk strategy. Why does Arsenal need Agoumé? Partey's possible exit isn't the only concern. Jorginho's move to Flamengo has left the midfield thin. Zubimendi's arrival will help, but Arteta needs depth to compete with Liverpool and Manchester City. Agoumé's physicality and defensive nous could complement Zubimendi's playmaking, creating a balanced midfield. Plus, his youth aligns with Arteta's vision of building a squad for the future. Losing Partey would sting, but Agoumé's signing could turn a crisis into an opportunity. Gunners, what do you think about this potential move? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're loving this Arsenal breakdown, a quick like would be massive. Let's shift to the broader transfer picture. Arsenal's summer has been quiet so far. No new signings despite finishing second in the Premier League for 3 straight seasons. Injuries to Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus last term exposed the need for a new striker. Benjamin Sesko is close to joining for up to £85.5 million, but talks for Viktor Gyokeres have stalled. On the wings, Nico Williams' dream move to Barcelona has cooled Arsenal's interest, while Rodrygo's £77 million price tag from Real Madrid is tempting but steep. And then there's Jamie Gittins. Arsenal are taking concrete steps to hijack Chelsea's move for the £51.3 million Dortmund winger, but Gittins prefers Stamford Bridge. These misses highlight why Agoum's signing is critical. Arsenal can't afford to falter in the midfield hunt. Another subplot, Arsenal's coaching staff is changing. Assistant manager Carlos Cuesta is leaving for Parma, a blow for Arteta. Fabrizio Romano reports that Arsenal will decide on a replacement soon. Cuesta's exit adds pressure to get the squad right, as Arteta needs a strong backroom team to challenge for the title. Agoum's potential arrival could ease some of that strain, giving Arteta a fresh midfield option to work with. The clock is ticking, and with preseason looming, these decisions will shape Arsenal's campaign. Let's look at the season ahead. The Premier League fixture list is out, and Arsenal face a tough start. They kick off against Manchester United at Old Trafford, a ground where they've struggled. Gabriel Agbonlahor predicts a draw, citing United's home advantage. Arsenal's recent record against United is strong, 5 wins in the last 10, but draws in their last 2 meetings show this could be a banana skin. Agoumé, if signed, might not start immediately, but his physical presence could be vital in big away games like this. With tough fixtures against Liverpool, Manchester City, and Newcastle early on, Arsenal need a robust squad to avoid a slow start. Back to Agoum's fit at Arsenal. His La Liga stats, 3 assists, 1 goal, and a knack for winning duels suggest he's ready for the Premier League's intensity. Partey's experience would be hard to replace, but Agoum's youth and hunger could bring a new dynamic. Theo Walcott's comments about Arsenal missing out on Liam Delap underline the urgency. The Gunners can't let another target slip away. Delap's £30 million move to Chelsea worried Walcott, who sees the 22-year-old as England's next big striker. Arsenal's hesitation there shows they must be decisive with Agoumé, especially with rival clubs lurking. What about the financial side? Arsenal have spent big under Arteta, £208 million in the 2023-24 summer alone. Agoum's £20 million fee is modest by comparison, but with Sesko's deal potentially costing £85.5 million, every penny counts. Financial fair play and profitability and sustainability rules are always a factor, but Agoum's age makes him a sellable asset down the line. Gabriel Magalhaes' contract extension until 2029 is a boost, securing a key defender, but midfield remains the priority. Partey's £200,000 per week wages could free up funds if he leaves, making Agoum's signing even more feasible. Let's wrap this up with a look at Arsenal's ambitions. Arteta is under pressure to deliver silverware after 5 years without a major trophy. Liverpool's dominance last season set the bar high, and losing Partey without a ready replacement would be a disaster. Agoum's potential arrival shows Arsenal are proactive, not reactive. His physicality, experience, and bargain price tag make him a smart move. If paired with Zubimendi and Sesko, Arsenal could have a squad ready to challenge on all fronts. So, where does this leave the Gunners? Agoumé could be the midfield spark Arsenal need, but Partey's exit looms large. With Sesko's deal progressing and a tough opening fixture ahead, Arteta's summer is pivotal. The Emirates faithful want a team that fights for the title, and Agoumé could be a crucial piece of that puzzle. That's all for today's deep dive. What do you make of Arsenal's pursuit of Agoumé? Is he the right man to replace Partey, or should Arteta look elsewhere? Subscribe to Arsenal News TV for daily Gunners updates. Hit that notification bell and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'll be back with more breaking news from the Emirates. Until then, keep the faith, Gunners.